Look at me. If you are standing on the precipice of retirement, or if you are already there, living on a fixed income, I need you to listen to me right now. Because when you are on a fixed income, every single dollar matters. There is no room for mistakes. None. Lately, I've been hearing from so many of you who are terrified about making ends meet between your Social Security checks or your pension payouts. You're worried about an unexpected medical bill, a sudden car repair, or just the soaring cost of groceries before the next deposit hits. And because of that fear, you're looking for a lifeline. You're scrolling through your smartphones, and you see an app that promises a quick fix. An app like Credit Genie. They tell you, get a cash boost. Up to $100 or $150 instantly. No interest. No hard credit check. It sounds like a magic lantern, doesn't it? It sounds like exactly what you need to bridge that scary gap. But before you download that app, before you hand over your banking information, we need to have a serious, unfiltered reality check. Is Credit Genie a financial savior, or is it a trap disguised as a helping hand? Let's break down the absolute pros and the devastating cons, because you need to know the truth. Let's start with why this looks so incredibly appealing to someone in retirement. The pros are designed to look like a dream come true when you're stressed about money. First of all, there is no interest. When you borrow $100 from a traditional lender or, heaven forbid, a predatory payday loan outfit, the interest rates can absolutely swallow you whole. Credit Genie doesn't charge traditional interest. Second, there is no hard credit check. I know many of you are fiercely protective of your credit score, or maybe your credit has taken a hit over the years and you're afraid you won't qualify for anything else. Credit Genie only does a soft pull. It won't hurt your score, and it makes getting approved feel easy. And third, they claim they won't trigger overdrafts. They check your account balance before they try to take their money back, and if the money isn't there, they don't hit you with a massive bank fee. They don't report you to collections or ruin your credit if you can't pay it back on time. On the surface, it sounds safe. It sounds like a gentle, modern way to handle a cash crunch. But girlfriend, boyfriend, you must look beneath the surface. Because what Credit Genie hides in the shadows of its fine print can absolutely devastate a tight retirement budget. Let's look at the cons. And these cons are massive. The first big trap is the fee structure. Yes, they say no interest, but do not let that fool you. They swap out interest for subscriptions and transfer fees. To even see if you are eligible for a cash advance, Credit Genie forces you to sign up for a subscription. That subscription costs either $4.99 a month or, get this, $3.49 biweekly. Biweekly. That means you are paying nearly $10 a month just to have the app connected to your bank account. And here is the kicker that breaks my heart. Thousands of users report that they paid the subscription fee, they let the app drain their account, and then Credit Genie turned around and denied them the cash advance anyway. They tell you, sorry, you don't qualify right now, try again later, while they keep pocketing your monthly subscription fee. How is that fair to you? It isn't. But let's say you actually do get approved. You need that $100 right now because the pharmacy is holding your prescription. If you want that money standard speed, it takes up to 3 days. Well, 3 days doesn't help you when you're standing at the pharmacy counter today. So, you opt for their instant transfer. Credit Genie will charge you an express fee that can go as high as $12.99 just to move your own advance quickly. Think about the math here. You pay a $4.99 subscription, plus a $12.99 instant transfer fee to borrow a measly $100 for 2 weeks. Do you know what that translates to if we look at it like a traditional loan? That is an effective annual percentage rate, an APR of over 400%. In some scenarios, depending on how small the advance is, it can skyrocket into thousands of %. That is not a financial tool. That is predatory, and it is an absolute cash drain on your hard-earned retirement. Then there is the limitation of the app itself. The maximum amount they will advance you is usually just $100, especially for first-time users. In today's economy, $100 doesn't buy a full cart of groceries. It doesn't pay for a major utility bill. It is a drop in the bucket, yet you are risking your financial peace for it. Furthermore, you cannot use Credit Genie if you have a joint bank account. If you and your spouse have shared your finances for 30, 40, or 50 years on a single account, Credit Genie shuts the door on you. You must be the sole owner of the account. You cannot afford to play games with apps that chip away at your income with sneaky biweekly fees and outrageous instant transfer costs. When you are on a fixed income, you must protect your money with every ounce of your being. You cannot let fear drive you into the arms of a digital genie that pretends to grant wishes, but really just drains your wallet. So, what do you do instead? What is your actionable takeaway today? If you are facing a temporary cash crunch, I want you to step away from the App Store. First, if it's a utility bill or a medical expense, call the provider directly. Almost every major utility company and hospital has hardship programs specifically for seniors and people on fixed incomes. They will often defer your payment or set up a zero-fee payment plan if you just ask. Second, look into true, community-based financial resources. Local nonprofits, senior centers, and local charities often have emergency funds designated to help retirees bridge the gap for food, medicine, or utilities, without subscriptions, without hidden fees, and without the digital headache. And third, if you absolutely must use a financial app to bridge a gap, look for transparent alternatives like earn-in or lines of credit from a local, trusted credit union where you can talk to a real human being who sits across a desk from you. You have worked too hard for too many years to let a glitchy smartphone app dictate your financial peace of mind. Stand in your truth, control your cash flow, and remember that true financial safety comes from knowledge and protection, not from a genie in your phone. You can do this, and you must.